WWE is currently experiencing a period of uncertainty and inconsistency, where the absence of Roman Reigns has left a massive void that no one else on the roster has been able to adequately fill. For years, Roman Reigns has been the centerpiece of WWE programming, serving as the undeniable face of the company, and his influence extended far beyond just his in-ring performances. His presence provided an aura of legitimacy and stability that the company is now sorely lacking. Without him, WWE has struggled to maintain consistent storylines, engage its fan base at the same level, and sustain its ratings momentum. The company is scrambling to find a suitable replacement who can carry the same weight that Reigns effortlessly brought to every show he appeared on. One of the most significant reasons WWE desperately needs Roman Reigns to return now is the fractured state of its main event scene. With his absence, the title picture has become increasingly muddled, with numerous wrestlers being elevated beyond their natural positions simply to fill the gap he left behind. This has led to uninspired championship feuds that lack the magnetism that Reigns brought during his tenure as champion. He had the ability to make every title defense feel monumental, drawing viewers into even the most straightforward matches. Without him, the gravitas of the main championship has diminished considerably, with matches often feeling like placeholders rather than climactic showdowns that shape the future of the company. Another crucial factor that highlights why WWE needs Reigns now more than ever is the state of the Bloodline storyline. What once stood as the most compelling and layered narrative in WWE has lost its sense of urgency and cohesiveness without its tribal chief. The Bloodline's dominance was entirely anchored by Reigns, whose character brought complexity, dominance, and unpredictability to every segment. His absence has left this story adrift, as remaining members struggle to retain the same level of intrigue. The layers of manipulation, betrayal, and loyalty that define this faction cannot function without its architect. WWE's failure to maintain the heat around the Bloodline in his absence proves how irreplaceable he truly is in these larger-than-life storylines. Beyond the storyline aspects, Roman Reigns' return is essential from a business perspective as well. WWE's ratings have noticeably dipped since his hiatus, particularly during main event segments, where he was traditionally a reliable draw. His cross-appeal transcends traditional wrestling fans, bringing in casual viewers who are drawn to his commanding on-screen presence and larger-than-life persona. Merchandise sales have also been impacted by his absence, as his name and likeness have long been among WWE's top sellers. Reigns' ability to draw both TV audiences and live event ticket buyers is unmatched in today's landscape, and WWE is visibly weaker without his star power anchoring their shows. Furthermore, Reigns' unique character as the tribal chief remains one of the most original and compelling creations in modern wrestling. Unlike many characters that come and go without leaving a lasting impact, Reigns' persona has already cemented itself as iconic. His slow, methodical promos, quiet intensity, and calculated dominance inside the ring offer a refreshing contrast to WWE's often loud and chaotic presentation. He is a master of nuance, and this has made him invaluable in elevating not only himself, but everyone he shares the ring with. Wrestlers like Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and even Cody Rhodes have been propelled to new heights, largely because of their interactions with him. No other performer on the roster has that same transformative effect. Reigns' return would also help stabilize WWE's creative direction, which has appeared increasingly directionless in his absence. The long-term vision that seemed so clear during his run as champion has now been replaced by erratic booking choices, with storylines being hastily assembled and abandoned just as quickly. Reigns was the backbone of WWE's most carefully crafted narratives, and his comeback would provide the company with a solid foundation on which to rebuild its creative focus. His ability to remain consistent and believable, regardless of his opponent or storyline, allows WWE to anchor long-term plans around him with greater confidence. The competition WWE currently faces from rival promotions also makes Reigns' return imperative. With other companies gaining traction among hardcore wrestling fans, WWE needs to bolster its product with reliable marquee attractions to keep its dominant market position. Roman Reigns represents exactly that. He is a proven draw not just domestically, but also internationally, and his return would instantly recapture lapsed viewers while drawing more attention away from rival promotions. In an era where every major promotion is vying for audience loyalty, WWE cannot afford to remain without its most bankable star for much longer. Roman Reigns' influence also extends into the locker room, where his leadership presence has been reportedly pivotal for younger wrestlers. Having carried the company through some of its most challenging periods, he commands respect from veterans and newcomers alike. His absence has created a noticeable leadership vacuum, leaving many rising stars without a mentor figure to guide them through the difficult process of navigating WWE's unique environment. Wrestlers who have shared locker rooms with Reigns frequently cite his advice and support as instrumental in their career development, and WWE risks long-term consequences by keeping him away from this role for too long. The upcoming major events on WWE's calendar also make Reigns' return a timely necessity. With SummerSlam and other marquee events approaching, WWE is in desperate need of a major major storyline that can capture widespread attention. Roman Reigns returning to reclaim his position at the top of the company would generate immediate buzz and drive massive interest in these shows. The anticipation surrounding his next move, potential feuds, and whether he would reclaim his championship would dominate wrestling conversations, effectively restoring WWE's must-watch status during these key periods. Additionally, WWE's storytelling has become increasingly predictable without Reigns' presence. His ability to blur the lines between reality and fiction brought a layer of unpredictability to every show he appeared on. Fans never quite knew if Reigns would dismantle his opponents, betray his allies, or show an unexpected moment of vulnerability. This suspense is sorely lacking now, as storylines have become largely linear and devoid of the twists and surprises that Reigns' involvement frequently produced. His return would immediately inject this missing unpredictability back into WWE programming, giving fans a reason to tune in week after week. The landscape of WWE's roster itself underscores the need for Roman Reigns more than ever. While the company has many talented wrestlers, very few have the complete package of charisma, in-ring prowess, and mainstream appeal that he offers. WWE has tried elevating multiple stars to fill this void, but none have been able to seamlessly connect with both hardcore fans and casual viewers alike. Reigns has that rare crossover appeal, making him essential for WWE as they attempt to grow their audience beyond its current boundaries. His return would unify different sections of the fan base and provide a focal point that everyone can rally around, whether to cheer or to boo. Roman Reigns also offers something that WWE has sorely lacked during his absence: legitimacy. As a long-reigning world champion with countless high-profile victories under his belt, his mere presence elevates the prestige of everything he touches. From championship belts to main event matches, his involvement signals importance and gravitas. This sense of legitimacy cannot be manufactured with mere booking. It comes from years of consistent dominance, carefully constructed narratives, and undeniable star power. Without Reigns, WWE's product feels less consequential, with titles and storylines lacking the weight they once had when he was at the helm. The current generation of WWE fans has largely grown up with Roman Reigns as the face of the company. His storylines, feuds, and championship reigns are woven into the fabric of their fandom. By keeping him off television for an extended period, WWE risks alienating these fans, many of whom view Reigns as a constant in their viewing experience. Bringing him back now would not only please this loyal segment of the audience, but also send a strong message that WWE is committed to maintaining its connection with its fan base during this transitional period. Reigns' return would also spark endless opportunities for fresh and exciting feuds that could rejuvenate WWE programming. Numerous top stars are now ready for main event programs, and Roman Reigns' comeback would provide them with a high-profile opponent to help elevate their status. Matches against Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, Gunther, and others would generate immediate interest and provide WWE with months of compelling content. These new feuds would breathe life into stagnant storylines and position WWE to deliver memorable moments that fans would talk about for years to come. Beyond the immediate business and creative benefits, Roman Reigns' return represents something far deeper: the preservation of WWE's identity. Over the past decade, Reigns has become synonymous with the WWE brand itself, embodying its values, history, and larger-than-life spectacle. His comeback would symbolize a restoration of that identity, reaffirming WWE's commitment to delivering epic, emotionally charged narratives that stand the test of time. In a rapidly changing industry where companies struggle to define themselves, WWE needs Roman Reigns to anchor its image and keep its core essence intact. WWE also faces a looming issue with fan engagement, particularly among viewers who have grown disillusioned with the product's current state. The absence of Roman Reigns has been cited by many fans as one of the reasons they've tuned out in recent months. His return would reignite passion among these viewers, many of whom are eager to see how he re-enters the landscape he once dominated. By crafting a triumphant return storyline, WWE could recapture these lost fans and remind them why they became invested in the product in the first place. On a personal level, Reigns' own journey remains unfinished. His run as the Tribal Chief was not just a character evolution, but also a personal triumph after years of fan rejection and health battles. His comeback would represent the continuation of this inspiring story, allowing fans to witness the next chapter of a man who has overcome both professional and personal adversity. WWE needs this narrative thread to keep its product grounded in real human emotion, something that has been lacking in recent months. Roman Reigns' return would not only offer immediate benefits, but also set up long-term stability for WWE's future direction. With the company constantly evolving, WWE needs a figure who can bridge the past and the present, and no one is better suited for that role than Reigns. His deep ties to wrestling history, combined with his modern presentation, allow him to connect different generations of fans. This ability to span eras is something no other active performer can replicate. WWE's leadership understands that his presence can be instrumental in smoothing over the transitions the company faces as it experiments with new talent and adjusts to shifting viewer expectations. Additionally, Reigns brings a polished and sophisticated presence during major media appearances, which boosts WWE's image in the eyes of sponsors and mainstream outlets. As WWE continues to grow its business partnerships, having a representative who exudes credibility and professionalism is critical. Reigns' appearances on talk shows, red carpets, and promotional events consistently present WWE as a prestigious and global entertainment brand. Without him, WWE loses one of its strongest ambassadors, which can weaken the company's ability to court advertisers, investors, and business collaborators looking for crossover appeal.